Hey guys, Prestone Major, recording round one of our Iconic Masters draft 3. I did make a change to the main deck. I took out one infantry veteran and replaced it with a primeval titan, basically because sometimes things don't go as well as we'd hoped, and maybe we get flooded, or maybe we just want just a bigger threat in play. So we just went down to one. Where are we? Ended up going down to one veteran, and yeah, got the Titan in there. Yeah, we want to play. Okay, so we don't have a white source, and we have a ton of white spells. So I think we need a mulligan, unfortunately. Same problem, but now look at. So this is kind of a bizarre thing, but I think we're gonna keep because we can actually do stuff. And by stuff, I mean like suspend 5 mana or 5/5s, and bottom that because we want to land. So it looks like the opponent mulliganed as well. So we'll suspend this. Let's pass the turn. Let's see. Okay, search for tomorrow from the opponent. Hopefully we can draw a land. I mean, either way, I think we're going to suspend this, but we just want to make our land drops. Okay. And again, hopefully we can draw a land because although we have a lot of 1 mana spells in our deck, 2 drops, we have 3 drops in hand. Okay, Overgrown Battlement. Kind of get bricked by our 5/5s. Okay, so we didn't hit on a land, but it's okay for now. Opponent's looking to do something big, probably. We'll see what they get, what their search for tomorrow. I think I'm just going to pass priority as well, just for the rest of the turn. 6. Okay, 3/5, Death Touch. Okay, well it bricks our 5/5. I guess that's why it's good to have, like, I had a choice between taking this in the draft or a card that gave it protection. I guess protection would be better in this case. Okay, cool. So, I mean, not cool, but we didn't hit our 3rd land. So we are playing 17. We didn't go down to 16. But, I mean, this is a reason why, like, maybe 2 drops are a lot better than 3 drops in a lot of cases, or at least 3 drops that are of similar value or size to the 2 drops that are in similar size to the 3 drops, because we could have had like maybe 3 creatures on the board instead of 0. So this thing's gonna get pretty big, right? Alright. So I think one more turn we'll get our Baloth, and then we'll get another Baloth the turn after. Right now, we're just looking to draw land. Okay, cool, we got there. What do we want to cast first? Our Knight, we kind of want to draw lands. Putting this into a 2/4. Pump it to a 4/6. I think we want to just be able to punch in. We just played this. Well, actually, I think we played this, right? I don't know. Actually, I probably should have played the Knight because activating one pumps the other one. So I think if they want to race, they're down to 2 cards. I mean, we're just going to maybe just take damage from this, right? So they'll probably get a chump with the 0/4. we'll take 5, go down to 11, right? So that thing will kill us in 2 turns. So we might just have to chump it and like race with our 5/5s. So we get 1 now, right? So cast this. Let's see what we draw. Remember, we actually have lifelink in our deck too. Okay, so that's pretty good. We're gonna get rid of this thing. We might want to chump it. Yeah, so we might want to just, maybe we should have played this, attacked with a bird, played another bird to chump, and then we can attack for like 7 the following turn, or even more. So I think we need to get the knights going, because they're going to be better attackers. The opponent's down to 2 cards, so we can kind of like do something to kind of like stabilize ourselves, because we're kind of on the back foot, but we're coming back. So if they leave this back, if they attack with this, we'll definitely block it. Okay, so now I'm glad we played the knight instead of our other flyer. Do I want to trade our knight? I don't think so. I guess, well, it's always going to get bigger, right? So I think... because we're going to chump here, we can block here, right, and trade. Because, yeah, this can keep getting better every turn, bigger every turn, but then so can this, right? So I think we actually just want to block. One's a trade and one's a chump, at least if they don't have like a pump spell. Okay. So that they have 2 damage, or +2/+2 on their next turn. So it's something to keep in mind. Okay, so we'll cast this thing during our upkeep. Let's see what we draw. This guy. So we can have this up and make it a 4/3 to maybe trade here if they pump it. So let's maybe attack. We're at 11, so 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 with the pump spell. So I think we definitely attack with 1. We don't want to put ourselves dead on board to a removal spell. They'll probably chump here, they should. I think, unless they have some like incredible spell that they're ramping into. Alright, so they're gonna target something. That thing, okay. I have 2 cards in hand. Maybe we block here. Let's see what they do. They're giving all their guys. Okay, so they're doing that pre-combat, which kind of informs us on what we can do. I still can't really trade with that, even with the pump spell. Okay, and that gets even bigger. So let's see what we want to do. can block here and pump our guy and then just jump here. So I think we'll do that. We'll block here, jump here, and before combat damage, so we'll get priority again. So blocks, he says okay, and then they're requesting it to go to damage. Make our guy a 7/7. That'll turn into a 5/5 when it attacks. And then we get nice. Thanks. Alright, okay, so upkeep. What's this target? One of our guys. We might want to attack with it. So we're at 11. Is that whenever a creature attacks? Okay. So that they can attack us for a lot, right? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and they're on one card. And have 2 blockers back. So I think we definitely attack with our big guy. And then play a chump blocker, right? So they chump. And then we play on. Charge the old computer. Okay. So they're gonna attack next turn. We want to block with a chump, right? Take 5, 6, 7, 8. So I think we're gonna chump block, right? So I think we'll put this as a chump blocker. If we draw a land next turn, we can get rid of that Basilisk. At this point, we can trade for the Ivy Elemental with our Dirkwood Baloth, and then just chump the Greater Basilisk. So we've been on the kind of chump this thing plan just because it's gotten so out of hand. Question is, do we want to put something like a double block? No, we don't actually, because we're jumping. Never mind. That is not the question. Alright. Block. So again, we're on that there. I don't think there's a way to give this thing, like, you know, flying or whatever. We'll just trade off. Or give it such a bonus that it would kill us if we don't block it. I mean, we do threaten to kill the opponent with our 2 guys, but that makes me have to draw land, and then they probably will cast something also. So yeah, so we're looking for a land here. Okay, Battle Priest. Okay. 8, 9, so that's going to be too big to jump if we attack. Yeah, so let's go ahead and attack. We'll play a chump blocker, and again our out is drawing like a land to remove. So the chump block. I don't think they have a pump spell. They might have saved their guy. 3, 4. So we're gonna chump here. Probably. Maybe I should have chumped like later in or okay. So the opponent thinks it's game over. Maybe it is. Let's see. They're saying they have trample in hand. Let's see. Okay. So they're pretty much saying our days of jumping are done. Okay. We'll just have to verify that. Doesn't seem like it, right? Maybe we can draw land and dig ourselves out of this hole. I guess it's not much of a bluff if they tell you they have something first, right? Oh, yeah, right. Anyway, we didn't hit a land. We also don't have a way to really block that, right? So let's just attack, right? And then we'll play our knight to chump with. Yeah, we showed our opponent the second knight, but whatever, man. I guess we kind of need to play quicker too, in case we lose this game. Then we'll have time to play the other games. Alright, so the opponent stopped attacking. We didn't get there. That gives us a turn cast. This, right? Well, let's just do. If damage would be dealt to it, remove a counter. So what we can do is cast this, activate this. Oh, it's a little fancy. I think I'd rather have like the removal spell, right? That way, like if they do the same play, like we'll just kind of get them. Well, maybe not, but it's cool art on that. It's weird how this gives it haste like indefinitely. Okay, so they're gonna search for a land. It's a green. It's just a mirror. So they should probably at least attack with this guy, right? Maybe not. So at least like we can chump. But okay, so we got there. So we'll try it. We'll start by just doing this. 3, 4, 5. Okay, so they sixth. And we'll just attack with our one guy. So they'd have to chump to survive. Okay. So we finally hit our fifth land, and the opponent's on 2 cards. We have Blinding Mage to kind of remove any potential blocker. So, okay. Alright. Game 2. Alright, so kind of a creature deck. We're going to be on the draw. I kind of wonder if we want like something like this. And to just allow us to keep the pressure. They probably will have a flyer. I don't know how good Disenchant is. They're not playing red or black. On the play, oops. On the play, we might want to take out one of this. Or I mean on the draw, one of this. Add a island. It's a little fancy. And put in our Supreme Verdict and remove like something that's like less aggressive, like this one drop. Okay, so we got an island, an evolving wilds, and a supreme verdict over a 1-drop, a forest, and a plains. Alright, so we kind of got there in our lands, right? And that's kind of a slow hand, but we have all the mana to cast everything, and we can actually just turn 1 suspend. We'll turn 1 suspend. Turn 2 probably crack unless we draw like something to do. He's gonna play something, right? Maybe not. Maybe a doomed traveler or an infantry veteran or nothing at all. Okay. We're gonna suspend this. And again, we have like the lands to make our Supreme Verdict live, but we don't have it yet. So we can actually draw it within the next like 3 or 4 turns or whatever. Just whenever before that Baloth comes in, and just have a really good thing going for us here. I think I'm going to thin the deck a little bit unless we don't draw a 2-drop, because that's pretty good. I guess we're on the Baloth plan. If they try to swarm the board before it, then I don't know. Again, we haven't drawn Verdict. It can be like on the bottom of our deck, so I can't really play towards it. But we kind of have like the same start that we did the first one. Just turn 1, you know. Let's get a forest here. Turn 1 suspend into turn 2 suspend. So we draw. So our, let's put this to play. Our knights will already be at 3. Will be 3/3s. Okay. 3/2 with haste. Don't really mind. This was a really slow start for us, but we kind of had like the Baloth, it gave us something to do, and like just land to make our land drops. So if they put it here to force more damage through, that makes our Iona's Judgment like that much better the following turns, because they're gonna attack for 5, smack them for 2, maybe take another 5 from it, and then we'll get rid of it. That's pretty, a pretty impressive attacker just out of nowhere. Opponent's on 3 cards. So I think, I'm trying to think if we should. So I kind of want to use my mana this turn. But maybe we can get into this racing situation to where like I have Baloth, and like we can just cast this and like get rid of it, because we're gonna get 1 Baloth next turn, then we can Iona's Judgment like this thing, right? And then we get another Baloth, and we can cast this, attack for a bunch. So yes, like we just took out lands for these. I think it was actually a little bit better because we thinned our deck. And now we have a more live out. Right? Like imagine they play something and then we like draw Supreme Verdict or something. After we cast our 5/5, right? Deals each creature you control sends combat damage to its toughness rather than its power. Defender can attack, so that's pretty good. So that's a lot of damage kind of out of nowhere. So this can all of a sudden attack, right? I guess we saw this game once, so like we could have considered like maybe we'll take out this and put in like a disenchant. So they're gonna attack for like 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Right? So it turns into a 1-5. Hits for 5. That hits for 4, right? That hits for 1. So 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we're gonna go to 3. Wow, that's a lot of damage out of nowhere, right? It's so weird, like all of a sudden, like one of their best. So they can attack. They assign combat damage, right? Equal to its toughness, but it still only it still has 5. It still has, so it's almost like a 5/5. So maybe we don't attack. We get rid of like I don't know this thing. Oh, did I? Okay, so we don't have a blocker. So I think we just die, right? Because we block here, we get rid of this, we still get hit for 5. Or we block here, that turns into 3/3, so we can't chump and just get out of it. Okay. So, wow, pretty crazy how they can kind of get past us on that one. Again, these were pretty good. This wasn't that good for us. I know we're on the draw now, but maybe we want like something like this or something, right? Can block their guys. It draws us into our stuff. Aerial Predation. We thought Disenchant could be a card that we wanted. So, create just separately. And being on the play too. Do we want 2 Baloths? Maybe Prime Time we can take out. Add like a Disenchant. And this guy. So we have a lot of removal or pump. It's okay. What are you doing on turn 1? Kind of just need to like make sure we just draw into our stuff, right? Supreme and Disenchant. Okay. Yeah, we'd like to play. Cool. So I have a 1, something to do on turn 1, something to do on turn 3. So if we can draw a 2-drop, that'd be nice. Let's see if they search. They do. Okay. So opponent will have, if they make their land drops, they will have 4 mana on turn 3, but it looks like they, oh, okay, never mind. Oh, another one. Okay, cool. So I think we make them more, I don't know. This is the more mana efficient play, but if I play this and I, let's say, don't draw anything again next turn, I can make this still a 2-power attacking guy. Or I can attack for a 2. Either way, it's not going to get past this. So let's just play this card. It's like the more aggressive card. But they're not really, like, we don't really, this is almost like a defensive card. It's not really a defensive card, but if you need to defend against attackers, this does a better job of it, I think, than this 2-1. So again, less mana efficient, but we can turn it into a 3-2 first striker. I think the sooner we do that, the better. Okay, so they're gonna make this guy huge again. Okay. I guess we should have played this last turn so that we can play this and Outlast. But you have to. I guess you have to tap it to Outlast. Okay. So we're kind of in a weird spot. Let's just make this guy maybe pretty big. And then make the opponent have to play cards that get around it. But again, we can't even cast it anyway. So yeah, maybe the opponent removes this guy. Alright, so definitely like getting it to a blue source is pretty big. Alright, so opponent attacks for 3. I think if we draw a land, we probably just get rid of this. Opponent's on 1 card, and there's like just no reason to like try to get too greedy with this right now. Okay. Alright, so I think actually what I can do is turn that into a 2. Instead of a 1-3, it'd be a 1-2. And it bricks these guys. It bricks their attackers pretty well. I'm trying to think if I should just Outlast. We probably should. What we're really doing is preventing like 1 damage possibly. Yeah, the opponent can play tricks. 6 mana, are they making like a giant? Oh, okay, that's casting their own Dirkwood Bailoff. So they pretty much only have 1 good attack. So that's block, right? Okay, I passed priority. I forgot that I can just like block and remove a counter. Opponent's on 0 cards. So this finally comes into play, right? Cast. This guy. We remove this 5/5. I think can't Outlast. So I think what we do is we attack their two big guys. And we have this guy to keep that guy at bay, or if they go really, if they attack with everything, we might want to just eat the little guys. We have, if they play, oh, I guess this gets enchantments too. So they go like really big. Or this can also get like the one thing that gives them counters when they attack. So they played a land just to get a life, but then it gives us information. So let's see if they attack here. If they do, I think I don't know, we may block, we may not. So they want to keep their guy up for defense. It's pretty cool. So we have 6 mana. We can keep this guy to block and regen. So 6, 2, 2, and that's 3 to regen. So I think we actually just get rid of this and just smash. This has first strike, so if they like put, let's say 2 things on it, 3 things, go boom, boom, boom. Send me a message. Really? Yeah. Alright. Yep. I don't know what to say to that. I don't want to like make fun of the opponent or something, like say something stupid to where it's like offensive. It's gonna take 9. Oh, okay, so that's not optional. Oh, for some reason I've been playing it like that's like an optional ability. When it dies, it gets 5 +1/+1 counters against. Okay, so that's pretty good for them. Like, make their guys huge. But at this point, it's just defensive. I guess maybe we're gonna start charging this guy up. So I think the opponent's thinking, like, maybe they'll attack now. Right? Because they can jump in and make their guys bigger and try to race. We burned both of our, like, removal spells, right? So I think we attack here, right? And then see what happens. Because if they put, like, counters on stuff, it's like what they make a big guy. We can just block and regenerate. So they trade. Because they have 0 cards in hand. I had a lot of confidence going into that. We'll play our Forest, I think, and then our Undercity Troll. Okay, so I'm gonna put, I think what I do is I put this there, followed by this, right? So that the 1, 2, 3, 2 of their guys die. One of the guys lives. I want this to live, so I'll put it last. And then they just have 2 blockers. 2, 1, 1, 2. Yep. It makes that card like worse, right? We can hit last. Attack with their guy. I guess that's like the danger of like splashing. Oh, so unfortunately for them, they're kind of getting flooded. But this guy finally attacks past that. So I think we just attack, right? Maybe we leave this guy back. So then it dies. Right, this blocks there and then it dies. But if he chomps, we can get through with this. So let's attack. There. It becomes a 3/3. I don't think we have any like X spells. To where like playing our land makes our cards in our deck better. So if they block our big guy, well, okay, so they're gonna take 5 and make him lethal next turn. So they have something. Okay. So that makes it a 12/12. I think that's game. Right? Yeah, 12/12. We can. Does it prevent? Does this prevent damage? Prevent that damage. So. Oh, and it's just got flying. Alright, so turn to details. Oh, oops. I conceded the match, I think. Wait, no. I think that was game 3. Well, or did I concede the match? I don't know. We'll have to watch the replay. Because I thought we smoked them game 2. And then... Or did they run us over? I don't know. I don't know. Either way, we ended up... Oh, returned a game. So... That's it. That's over. Alright, guys. Stay tuned for round 2.